I will tell you that Jon Jacocks is president and CEO of Empower RF Systems, which does help support our national security through the work that it does in the defense area. He lives in California, and so he came all that way to be with us here today. And I thought I would also share that Jon really likes birds, and he has two identical twin daughters. So one of them is here today. She couldn't clone herself. The other one is a first grade teacher celebrating Halloween with her students. So with that, I would like to invite you to join me in congratulating Jon Jacocks on being our distinguished ISE alum this morning. Let me just make sure I'm sorry, I looked at my notes wrong. I had the wrong glasses on, so I gave you the wrong information, so I apologize. Let me go. Yeah, no, that's fun, right? Jon Jacocks does not have identical twin daughters. Jon Hasden has identical twin daughters. My apologies. Jon Jacocks has had some fascinating travels to Hawaii and has an upcoming trip with Wolf Treks to Costa Rica, where I told him he could look forward to bats, monkeys, and spiders. So now I've got the correct Jon. Will you please join me in welcoming Jon Jacocks?
Thank you, Dr. Swan, and all who had a voice and a vote in this recognition. It's an honor to be here. I believe one of the criteria for consideration was graduation at least 20 years ago. I got that one covered by a big margin. I graduated in 1976. My NC State journey started when I was 17 years old. An incoming freshman engineering student. When I said goodbye to my father as he dropped me off on campus for the first time, he thought he was abandoning me, throwing me to the wolves, literally. He was out alone with his youngest son going to college. And me, I couldn't wait to jump out of the car. I couldn't wait to see what this place was all about. I was so excited. I was not thinking about accolades, achievements, community volunteer work, or being a CEO when I checked in the Turlington dorm back in the day. I was a 4-year Army ROTC scholarship student, independent and curious, but still 17 years old. I won't bore you with undergrad coming-of-age stories. That's for the company of old men when some of us from Turlington dorm get together. Suffice to say that my time in Raleigh was very educational, and I graduated in 4 years. I had an Army scholarship. I was on the clock. Let's get this done. So, Bachelor of Science, Industrial Engineer, Commissioned Officer. I went to graduate school at Virginia Tech, tried to go on active duty. I was a graduate teaching assistant, working for a professor in operations research while getting an MBA. The Army was excited to have me when I finished my first assignment in Monterey, California, operations research, systems analyst, combat developments command. For a guy who grew up in Hampton, Virginia, I was living a dream. Fast forward to today, I've seen a lot, I've done a lot. It's not all hearts and flowers, not always the best decision, but always moving forward with energy and purpose, with optimism, and with a confidence that comes from a good education and an open mind. Have you guys seen the most recent edition? I mean, it's all over the table. This magazine, ISE magazine. That magazine, I read that magazine. The people in this room, the motivated, talented ISEs, the inspiring leadership, that's impressive stuff. I am humbled to be part of this community, and I'm proud to be a sponsor. My part in all of this, stimulating and funding graduate school opportunities for others who are on active duty or completing their military service periods, just like me back in the day. Veterans with technical skills and and discipline are a valuable resource for industry and for our country. I'm excited to be able to give back and help the next generation of leaders. I run a company that is heavy on the engineering side. RF and microwave, embedded computing, big brains all around. I was in a meeting recently with customers and government sponsors, smart people, electronic warfare, radar experts, deep technical expertise. And somebody around the table made a joke that industrial engineering was engineering light. So I had to call that one, right? I had to call the yes on that. I said, when you guys are done with the periodic tables, the laws of physics, and all the science foundation, and you actually want to get something built, something shipped, something deployed, you better have ISE on the team. A couple of thoughts to wrap this up, especially for you young tigers in the room. Surround yourself with good people. And that doesn't mean just people who look like you and talk like you and think like you. Find those good people, those friends, those partners, those teachers, those coaches, those mentors, and be able to step into that role when it's your turn, because it's coming. Be a lifelong learner. It will serve you well and you'll never be bored. And communication skills are critical to success. I can't emphasize that enough. Poorly written, hastily read messages, incomplete information, all that is part of just about every dumpster fire that I get involved in. Ask good questions and then listen, really listen to the answers. My immediate family did not make the trip from California for this event. Too many people, too many schedules, but I am joined today by my cousin Bill Sessoms, NC State grad long before me, an Air Force veteran, a local resident, and my original inspiration to attend NC State. Thank you, Bill. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge and thank my wife, Ann. We've been together for over 35 years. She's the program manager of the Jacocks family in Thousand Oaks, California, an essential ingredient in my success and a great partner in all that we do. She's not here today, but she will see the video. Thank you. Thanks again to everybody here. I am honored to be recognized. I'm excited about the future for the leadership and the talent in this room. And I'm excited to be part of that future. Thanks.